news have been since you've had a vacation? No matter whether the sky is azure without any clouds or it is misty, let your mood take a vacation and take a trip to the hometown of natural scenery, Nantou. You'll find that among the mountains and cultures, there are various romantic feelings ready for your visit. Nantou County is the only county in Taiwan that isn't by the sea. The colorful lifestyle there is bred by our mild climate, magnificent mountains and rivers, diverse peoples, profound cultures, and plentiful resources, painting this simple and natural land with most beautiful colors. It's hard for people to make up their mind to leave after they've enjoyed the scent of wine in Puli, the hot spring in Lushan, the green palm in Xinyi, the red maples in Wushi, and the white snow in Jinqing Farm. If one wants to visit all the beautiful scenes in Nantou, the best way is to stay for 5 to 7 days by Sun Moon Lake, which is located in the center of Nantou County and is the best substitute for traveling overseas. Lalu, the hotel by the lake, especially is a place not to miss. The hotel itself is a piece of art, worthy of taking time to appreciate it. Beautiful on any sunny or rainy day, appropriate for both movement and tranquility, is the most distinguishing feature of Sun Moon Lake. During the drizzly days, you will find that the rain scenes look like silk curtains hanging at the window, making one realize then why Sun Moon Lake was called Shushanlian in ancient times. In the afternoon, when the sky is clear and the wind blows mildly, you will wonder if you are in some kind of dream when you see the shining waves on the surface of the lake and the mountains in the distance, which look like they're smiling. At Sun Moon Lake, there are many activities that you can enjoy, such as lakeside fishing, riding a horse in the woods, sailing on the lake, climbing mountains for spectacular views, riding bicycles around the lake, boating on the river, or playing golf. The Sun Moon Lake scenic area can help put your sporting skills into full play as much as you want. In a joyful and comfortable mood, we walk into Puli town. The Longnan Lacquer Museum here owns natural lacquer, which is rarely seen in Taiwan. It also displays lacquer-making machinery, procedures, and many kinds of natural lacquer arts. The exhibition of lacquer culture and historical relics tells the unique and valuable history of lacquer arts. With the same historic art value, the Guangxing Paper Cottage has made paper the traditional way by hand for more than 70 years. We can understand how complicated it was to make a piece of paper. After arriving at Puli, you have to take a trip to the Puli Brewery. This 80-year-old brewery is most famous for its Shaoxing wine and Alan wine. If you can't drink so much, then how about taking some of the new products made from Shaoxing wine? Paying a visit to the wine museum to get to know the culture of wine will make you drunk without any wine. Walking into the New Era Art Park, you'll notice a lot of sculptures standing quietly on the grasslands. Lin Yuan, who is a resident of Nantou Town, created these works. Lin didn't pick up his chisel until he was 66. He put his experience in farming and every detail of the life of a farm village into his works, which explicitly show the beauty of simplicity and nature. When you look at the town with a natural and pure temper, the value of its cultural art is not unattainable. The natural scenery here always treats every visitor kindly, replacing their busy code of everyday life with the beauty of nature and art, combining nature, human culture, art, and life together. Everyone who comes here has an experience that life is art. Sun Moon Lake is one of the worldwide famous vacation resorts in Taiwan. If you want to see the graceful bearing of Sun Moon Lake and see the whole beauty of both Sun Lake and Moon Lake, the best and only place is Lalu, located on the Lalu Peninsula. There should be no doubt in your mind as to whether Lalu is really second to none, given that it was chosen as an accommodation site by both former President Chiang Kai-shek and the Japanese Emperor during the period of occupation by the Japanese. Thanks to the Shaolin Group, in cooperation with the internationally famous architect Carey Hill, and the top recreational hotel group, Lalu, which used to be untouched by civilians, has transformed itself to be the most representative top-class recreational hotel in Taiwan in time to celebrate its centenary. Lalu is a place which makes one feel simple and full of Oriental Buddhism. Its style of building is merged with a natural water scene, and the warm and detailed service makes everyone who comes to this delicate, private, and natural place feel the ultimate beauty in terms of what one sees, hears, smells, tastes, and touches. Here, no matter if you swim, enjoy the spa, shop, enjoy high-class food, or even take a nap, meditate, or take a shower. You can enjoy the most privileged atmosphere for a vacation which you can find nowhere else. Enjoy an unprecedented experience for a vacation. There are 96 rooms facing the Sun Moon Lake. The room design, which is different from traditional ways, merges life with nature. Wherever you are, whatever you do, the beautiful lake scene is never far away. Only here can one realize what it is meant by the lake scene is not just suitable for seeing it from a distance, but truly becoming one with your life. You can drink tea and appreciate the scene at the tea house, or go swimming and feel what it is like to dive into the dream pool, the lake, which looks like a blue diamond, or go swimming alone in the villa area where there is the meander flower for company, or go to the garden in the backyard to enjoy an outdoor bath and feel the merging of body and nature. The spa is one enjoyment that you should not miss. Being surrounded by the perfume of the yijang flower and touched by the breeze under the blue sky, you can enjoy a double massage by the lake where two perfume therapists help you fully become relieved from fatigue. Such a natural atmosphere is an unforgettable memory for everyone who has stayed at the Lalu. Allegedly, hundreds of years ago, the ancestors of the Shao clan hunted for a white deer from Ali Mountain to Sun Moon Lake, the Arcadia. Then they moved here to stand aloof from worldly success. After arriving at Sun Moon Lake, we hope that you're an early bird, because the most beautiful time of day begins with the sunrise. The early sunshine shows up in the mountains, and fog gently sweeps through the lakeside and woods. The sun recklessly paints colors on the surface of the lake, which seems like a lady with multiple faces through this change of the shadows of light. Less than a minute after one praises the profoundness, one is shocked by the glittering air. The air is full of fragrant perfume, and on the tranquil surface of the lake, one can only hear the early birds singing at the top of their lungs. At the time, you cannot help but take a deep breath in the fresh air, and you'll be surprised that one can find such a scenery in Taiwan. You may have enjoyed Assam red tea, but you may not know that the only place where Assam red tea is produced in Taiwan is right here in Sun Moon Lake. The tea farms spreading among the woods and mountains had their origins 100 years ago, making them one of the greatest scenes around Sun Moon Lake. This is also why red tea baked chicken used to be former President Chiang Kai-shek's favorite dish when he stayed in Lalu. Thanks to the natural gift, the unique pattern of climate, this type of red tea, which one cannot find anywhere else, can grow here. With use by the smart royal cooks, Assam tea is not only the main part of a European afternoon tea, but also the best ingredient for food. Travel along the Jiji Railroad and you'll see the countryside first. As you walk out of the Jiji station, your mood will already be too impatient to wait to fly down the green avenue and enjoy the breezy wind. Under the mild sunshine, eat old-style noodles and red sweet potato pancakes. Go along the street to visit the exhibition of inkstones and stone carvings. Every exquisitely carved work contains the residents' feelings towards nature and their hometown. Every bit of the scene has become a model under the pens of poets and artists. The Pine Cypress Mountain Peak, handsome Dragon Phoenix Fall, the old and simple Minchung Academy, Lantan Academy, even egrets, dragonflies, butterflies, beetles, or caterpillars, which move around in the farms, are the best subjects for creative works. The fun of the countryside differs during the changing of the seasons. You can always make a new discovery everywhere, and you'll return from a rewarding journey. Water is the beginning of all of God's creation. It links the residents' life in Nantao from the past through now and even into the future. The biggest electrical power center in Asia is located in Nantao, the Mintan Dam. The dam utilizes the water of Sun Moon Lake upstream and then has a low pond near the Zhejiang station. It utilizes the height potential of the drop to become a water power supply for residents' daily life. Popsicles are widely known. If you happen to visit here during the season when vegetables and fruit abundantly grow, you can have a family trip of fiery dragon fruit or a ginger trip. How about making a countryside trip in the morning and then a trip to a pottery in the afternoon? The Shuilin snake kiln is a rare example of such a kiln to survive nowadays in Taiwan. The huge kiln structure is hundreds of meters long, and it is still a working kiln. There are also a pottery culture exhibition that explains the procedures for making pottery, pottery teaching, and tea tasting here. Combining leisure with education, this area will certainly enrich your travels. Although bamboo can be seen everywhere in Taiwan, the bamboo grown here in Sherto looks particularly green and pretty due to geographical reasons. The bamboo forests line up like battalions of soldiers. The atmosphere here always encourages people to halt for a while. The Bamboo Art Exhibition Center and Bamboo Art Museum preserves many of the treasures of bamboo art. It exhibits not only the farming tools made of bamboo in early years, but also modern bamboo artworks and the bamboo ecological distribution. It manifests both traditional and modern bamboo art cultures. Dongdun Wulong tea from Nantou Lugu is really famous. The spring tea and winter tea competition held here every year is considered a big event in Lugu village. During this period, the scent of tea spreads throughout the village. If you come to this place, how about finding a tea shop and having a cup of hot tea while chatting with local residents? As you chat with them, you'll feel their unsophisticated charm and enthusiasm. If you are interested in the history of tea, you'll get something from the improvement of tea fields and the Tea Culture Museum. Someone once said that if you've never been to Sun Moon Lake, you won't know the beauty of Taiwan. Exactly. If you want to find a place that can contain the season's beauty in Taiwan, you have to come to Sun Moon Lake. Among these mountains, you can see the four-season scenery in Hehuo Mountain. The plum blossoms in Fengguodo, the forest composed of plum trees, cherry petals falling in riotous profusion, the red maple leaves ever-changing in Aoda, the magnificent posture of Yushan, the ranch scene of the Qingqing farm, the scent of coffee in Hushan Farm, the hot spring in Lushan, and so many other beautiful scenes that cannot be described with words. The beauty of Nantou is worth spending your time feeling it with body and soul and resonating with your feelings. If you have free time and want to find someplace to relax, we promise that when you come here, you'll definitely find something new and have a whole new special experience.